What is going on, everybody? I'm your boy, Fido. Back at you again with another goddamn episode of the Chill Zone. Man, fucking didn't think I'd see myself doing another one of these fucking that quickly, because, I mean, it's been kind of like dead news-wise and shit, but lo and behold, thank God, the Lord has blessed me. The video game gods have blessed me with some fucking something to talk about. Oh, this one is a fucking doozy because I have no really best way to describe the title of my video. Think of it, I guess, in a way of my own way of clickbaiting people into watching my shit, but I'm still going to bring it up in topic and theorize about some shit. Because that's what I like to do. I like to theorize. You know what I mean? I like being wrong on a lot of my theories. Because I don't think a lot of people would actually like some of my theories to come fucking to be real. But so again, you know, fucking when we get to that topic, you know, it's just all fucking just nothing more than theorizing. It's not any factual shit. It's not whatever you want to call it. And I'll explain more what I mean by the death and the resurrection when it comes to the Xbox brand itself. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the show. Because I want to discuss something first that seems to be an interesting topic that randomly appeared in front of my eyes today over on fucking on X, Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And definitely brought some interesting aspects, man. Fucking, you know what I mean? To, you know, maybe reflect on a lot of shit. So there was a post fucking that somebody had put on Twitter talking about how or showcasing Microsoft's vision as far as like body proportions and whatever the case may be, right? And like realistic proportions. And of course, a lot of people, you know, ran on Twitter and fucking he said, "Oh, this is why we get characters like the main character in Fable and how she looks fucking ugly as fuck and all this other shit." But yet, in actuality, when you read what the fucking shit is saying, it's basically saying, it's like, hey, if you are going to make an actual female protagonist as your character or whatever, don't go all out and do unrealistic proportions. Which, to be fair, Japanese has got that on lockdown. You know what I mean? They're the best ones that know what they're doing when it comes to that. Don't Americanize that. Because that shit never works out, period. Never works out well. But yeah, fucking this whole entire disdain and distasteful shit about people being overly sensitive because, oh, a developer chose a female character or a male character and they look a certain way. You know what I mean? They don't look like what you would come to expect or what you saw video game female characters look like from back in the 90s and stuff, right? And I've always found that to be kind of interesting. But, I mean, back then it made a lot of sense to the fact that of marketing campaigns. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the way Lara Croft was treated, you know what I mean? For fuck's sakes, that character was on the front cover of Playboy, I think, or some shit. Or promoted in Playboy. Same with fucking Bayonetta, which got Nintendo's approval. Like, what the fuck? But again, it boils down to the aspect, man, that I think a lot of people tend to forget that these characters aren't fucking real. You know what I mean? Sure, it could lead to, you know, like people's creativity. It can create people's fantasies. It can create fetishes. I mean, the whole 9 yards, right? But that's whatever. But at the end of the day, these characters, whether they look out of proportion or in proportion or in between, whatever, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't ever be a big deal because, again, at the end of the day, we're all bitching, moaning, and crying and whining about a fucking video game at the end of the day. None of it's real. It's all fictional shit. You know what I mean? These characters, you're never going to experience a character like that in the real world. You know what I mean? It's all a fantasy. That's all it is. You know what I mean? It's the reason why the people like fucking reason why games like Final fucking Fantasy exists. You know what I mean? Like goddamn people, man. Like even with the like other characters, man. Like go back and look at what Nintendo did, right? Nintendo isn't shy to have a female fucking protagonist. Look at fucking Samus. Us as kids, or even people now that are playing the original, the NES classic, whatever you want to call it, didn't even realize that you were playing as a chick the whole entire game until the very end. Nobody knew that. The what? No, it's not. Final Fantasy 16. I hope to God Final Fantasy doesn't come to Xbox. Oh, we'll be getting to that topic there in a bit too. No, we don't. Here's the thing. I used to love Final Fantasy, not so much now because I don't like the direction that Final Fantasy has gone. But that, like, more power to people out there that want that shit, but I don't. But that's me. You know what I mean? I don't speak for everybody. I'm just telling you my opinion on that shit. Which makes sense. I mean, that's what everybody's entitled for, right? Everybody has their own opinion on shit. It's just some people think that that their opinion has to be validated, man. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I can't trust that person's opinion because that person doesn't like that game or doesn't like or likes this game. You know what I mean? I never understood that because for my money, that doesn't make any sense. It's fucking weird, man. So then now we have the situation where we got more people fucking like this Sweet Baby Inc. shit, which I don't really know too much about and I don't care to know much about. But I mean, I hear about it all the fucking time because of the servers and chat rooms that I'm in and Twitter and shit. So I hear it constantly. And I still don't really understand what the fuck is the point of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is the point? Like, let developers create their fucking whatever the fuck they want to create. You know what I mean? If they want to make a game about a lesbian couple, let them do it. If they want to make a game based on a fucking trans character, let them do it. In fact, they already have. Tell me why it fucking exists. Look, I don't care about these political fucking narratives, man, that are being shoved into our fucking games, dude. Like, that shit doesn't bother me. But at the end of the day, I get why it does bother people. But then that's going to the point where you're taking video games literally too fucking far. You know what I mean? Although now I'm starting to see the complete opposite now, though. Fucking not in related to the whole fucking female fucking shit, but in related to Xbox. I do think it's fucking hilarious that so many people for years shat on every fucking game that Microsoft released, but then the moment that these games get released on their preferred platform, oh, now it's okay to fucking play them now. Oh, these games are actually not half bad. Like, look how good fucking Sea of Thieves is already selling on PS5, and the game's not even fucking out yet. Like, Jesus, man. Which brings me to the topic of the death of the Xbox and the resurrection. Again, I'm not stating anything here that's factual or how it's going to be. I'm just, just talking to talk. You know what I mean? Just to keep fucking the conversation afloat and to keep my stream from being fucking less boring. You know what I mean? That's all I'm doing, man. Yes, I do think that the actual, as far as the death side of things go, I do believe that from a console perspective, I think that the console is going to be fucking different going forward in the foreseeable future because they literally have no choice but to keep their games on different platforms, even if it's only a timed exclusive on Xbox from their own shit for a while and then goes over to PlayStation at a later time or the Switch or whatever. I mean, again, going back to the whole entire exclusivity shit, the moment a game comes out that's timed or a full-fledged exclusive game, after I played and beat it and I deleted that game off of my hard drive, I no longer give a fucking flying fuck about that game being exclusive anymore. That whole entire aspect went out the window the moment I booted that game up and I fucking pressed start. After that point, that exclusive narrative is it's irrelevant to you. You always hear people always complaining all the fucking time about, oh, well, fucking, this needs to be here, this needs to go over here, or this needs to come to Xbox, blah, 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 blah. No. Developers do not have to put their games on a console if they so choose to, especially if there is no market cap fucking there for them. Xbox definitely seems to be having a fucking very big trouble with that. Even before what that guy from Gaming Industry Biz fucking talked about there today on his podcast area today or yesterday. Like, people have already been knowing this, man. We've already seen developers and indie developers coming out talking about how much they struggle on Xbox. You know what I mean? They also do the same thing to PlayStation as well, but it's mainly from the indie side. You know, you see it more from the Xbox than you do on the PlayStation side, though, of course. Because now with the whole entire Game Pass shit and how small the fan base is. Now, this is where the resurrection part comes into play. God damn. Ooh, that was a good toke. But anyways, this is where the resurrection part comes into play. So, by them now breaking that mold and releasing games fucking on multiple devices, including fucking other platforms, console-wise, the Xbox brand, and I repeat when I say this, it is not going anywhere. Console, sure, might eventually be inevitable fucking death for sure, and I completely see that now. But as far as the brand goes, the brand is still going to be fucking around. All Microsoft is doing one incredibly well thought out fucking deed, and that is destroying the fucking console war narrative. Thank you fucking God. Thank you for that, Xbox. And all it took was you to go multi-platform, which is fucking disgustingly sad, but whatever, I digress. The only console company that I would say, well, I used to be loyal to was Nintendo. I always buy their shit first. They're always my opener, you know what I mean? Then I always go mid-generation with somebody else. You know what I mean? And have, you know, or at least get all fucking the other two platforms or other platform that I want or whatever. The last couple of generations, though, since the Wii era, fucking pretty much basically their console is now the second console I buy. Like the Wii was like that, the fucking Wii U was like that, and the Switch was like that. You know what I mean? I still love Nintendo to a degree, but I don't love them as much as I used to love them when I was a kid growing up and shit and being fascinated and blown away by the creativity they had in their games. Not so much anymore now. Minus a few IPs, but... If Microsoft fucking washed away and fucking withered away for the rest of eternity, I wouldn't give a fuck. If Sony happened to end up doing the same thing 30, 40 years down the line, I wouldn't give a fuck. Nintendo would be the only one that I actually would give a fuck. But I'll leave that to my own biases, to be honest with you guys. Because, I mean, fucking anybody could sit there and say, oh, I want Nintendo out of the industry. They're a fucking garbage company. But not realizing that fucking that's the most stupidest thing you could possibly say. Like, none of these companies need to really, you know, be doing anything other than fixing fixing the stuff that's not working for them. You know what I mean? Sony already has their legacy going, even though their legacy is slowly on a downward fucking trajectory, but, I mean, I'm hoping that will eventually fucking turn around for them. Microsoft, same thing. Their console right now is not their answer. But by them putting their games on fucking PlayStation and on the Switch too as well, alongside PC, which they should have been doing for the longest, good for them. Good for them. I'm still going to enjoy my Xbox shit more so than the stuff that Sony makes. I'm not even fucking trolling on that. I'm not even console warring on that. I'm just telling you. I'm more of a fan because I like more of the developers that Microsoft owns compared to the developers that Sony does own. And I'm not saying that as like, fuck you, like Xbox studios are better than Play. No. What I'm saying is, as far as the games that the developers on the Xbox side can do and make and that I know very well, fucking, I'm comfortable over here. Just like how a lot of people know what Sony and like what Insomniac, what Naughty Dog, and what fucking those developers are going to make. You feel comfortable with them because you put your money and hard-earned trust into that shit. Microsoft has to earn that. Why? Because how many fucking studios did they own before 2018? Fucking barely none. Lionhead was already gone. Rare was already dead smack in the water. What, make it Sea of Thieves? Which everyone trashed on, and then fucking now it's actually being a best-selling pre-order on PS5. Fucking funny how that works. But my point is, not to get into some console war shit, because that's not what I'm trying to do here, folks. All I'm saying is that if I want really engaging storytelling, I know Sony's going to provide that for me. So I'm always going to I'm always going to have that on lockdown when it comes to PlayStation. But when I want other shit, like unique stuff that Sony will never fucking be able to give me, I have a reason to have an Xbox. Or in most cases, if people would say, PC-wise, I guess, if you want to go that route. Like, just like Nintendo has their own unique shit. Why is it that Microsoft needs to do exactly what Sony does? No, they fucking do not. And I'm thankful that they are not doing that shit because that would literally be the worst decision fucking that Microsoft could ever possibly make. Because that's not their strength. At least from their developer aspects that they own now, of course. Sony has built a relationship with their first-party studios, man, for a very, very long time. A couple decades now. These studios that Microsoft's been buying out with the recent Activision one all the way to the very beginning of 2018, or the 2018 year, when they fucking announced a bunch of studios, yeah, a lot of these devs are going to be taking a long time to get off the fucking ground. But see, the thing is that a lot of these devs that Microsoft did buy, they already have a decent-sized fucking fan base behind them, but only on the PC side. Most people on consoles don't even know who the fucking Exile is. People on PC do, though. Well, at least the old-school PC gamers like myself and many others. But for the vast majority of people, they don't even know who the fuck that studio is or what the fuck games they make. Like, but anyways, point of the matter is, man, is that fucking all three platforms, at least for me, from my perspective, give me a reason to want to own all three. I understand that that's not the main fucking thing that most people will do. That's fine. I accept that. I don't, like, that's totally on you. But I'm just telling you from my perspective, man, at the end of the day, no matter where Xbox goes, at the end of the day, I'm always going to be buying their shit regardless. Like, I'm not worried about it. But I get it from the hardware standpoint, man. Trust me, I do. I mean, I'm on the Series S for fuck's sakes, man. Like, trust me. I see the writing on the wall. But I don't care, though, man. Because at the end of the day, I'm glad that I can enjoy the stuff that I can play. You know what I mean? And so far, it's fucking giving me my fucking playtime for sure. So, yeah. The image that you guys are looking at, by the way, I should have mentioned this from the rip. is a screenshot from the fucking Ark animated series. That's Ark Survival Evolved. And yo, that series or that cartoon is fucking nah, bro. Yeah, I'm good. Oh shit. Not going to be a long one though, but I just wanted to at least come on here and share my thoughts about fucking stuff, man. It's Microsoft just hasn't been giving me any new material, man, because like there's nothing coming out. Like GDC is over. Oh, Grounded's new update that's going to be also being like with the PS5 launch and the Switch launch, man, is fucking uh, fully yoked fucking 1.4 update, dude. Oh man, I'm so excited for that update. I can't wait. Oh man. Yeah, it's a dodo bird. Yeah. Like I said, man, like when they first announced the cartoon there on competitive, man, for Arc, I was like, oh hey, cool, sweet, man. I'm like, that's pretty cool. Because like the lore behind the game itself is actually pretty fucking sweet, man. Like it's got a really cool like lore behind it, whatever you want to call it. So I was like that's like perfect for a TV show or like a cartoon, right? And then I watched the first episode of it, man. And I almost like literally wanted to fucking rip out my eye sockets, man. Like just rip out my eyes from my sockets and be like, fuck this show, man. What the fuck, man? But yeah, that's a dodo bird. It's my avatar on even on fucking Discord too as well, man. God damn. Oh shit. Yeah. Dragon's Dogma 2 God came out already, so that's good. A lot of people, I'm glad to see people are enjoying that. I'll get that one day, but I'm waiting for a deep sale on that one, dude. I'm in no rush to play that game for sure. That South Park Snow Day drops there tomorrow. I'm picking that up on fucking payday. It's only $30, man. Yeah, I know the game is not fucking reviewing well. I don't fucking care. I do not fucking care, dude. I mean, it's $30 fucking dollars. Like, I mean, like, and people were expecting this game to be like a fucking another one of their RPG games. Are y'all fucking slow? Like, nah, man. It's supposed to be like an homage game to the N64 title, man. Going back to the 3D aspect and shit. Oh man, it's like a dodo bird. Yo, and it's funny too, man, because even when you play Ark, like the actual game itself, dodo birds, man, are like the coolest birds in the game because like they're just mad chill. Like though, like fucking, they're the easiest to tame, and on top of that too as well, like fucking, they don't care if you beat the shit out of it because they'll still come back to life anyways, regardless. Use it as a human fucking punching bag, dude. It's pretty fucked up, yeah. But they're still pretty cool looking like creatures and shit, man. I fuck with them big time. God damn. Hey yo, so we watched Victor Frankenstein today. That's Daniel Radcliffe and the guy that plays fucking Xavier in the X-Men like fucking first class movies and shit. The prequels. not a bad movie, but oh god, like there were just some scenes that like were really fucking cringy. So yeah, not a big fan, but it was all right. It was all right. What's up, BGL? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, but like all these people, man, that are getting so up and antsy about fucking Xbox getting out of the industry and shit, and it's like, motherfucker, the only thing that might be leaving the industry is the fucking console itself, man. The Xbox brand is still going to be around. So the Xbox name is still going to be fucking relevant. God damn, thank you there, Uncle Pet. James Avery, thank you. Yeah, James McAvey, yeah. That guy, yeah. I didn't really care for him as Victor Frankenstein, to be honest. They could have definitely chose somebody else. Huh. So I read recently the other day they're on competitive, and this fucking royally cheesed me out, dude. Was that I saw that they're rebooting fucking Never-Ending Story. And no, dude, don't ever fucking, I never want to see a picture or a fucking trailer for that movie because I'm never going to watch it. I refuse. If there's two movies from my childhood that I would never ever want to see a fucking remake ever be touched, fucking Never-Ending Story and fucking Labyrinth, man. Never ever touch Labyrinth, bro. Do not ever touch that fucking movie, man. So help me fucking God. Yeah, no, yeah. I didn't mind him in Wanted, man. Like I said, I don't have a problem with the actor. I don't think he was the right guy for that role. You know what I mean? Like, he felt more comedic than he did in a more serious tone. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just the way the movie was written. I don't know. I mean, if that was the way the script was written, then okay, then never mind. Then it's not his fault for fucking acting that way. Plus, the monster at the end looked fucking hella corny too, like stupid corny, man. Yo, and to this day, every fucking Frankenstein movie, with two notable exceptions, and the only reason why I'm using the second one as an example because it actually went and did something unique, but still kept it real. Uh, the original with fucking Koris Barloff, or I'm probably saying his name wrong. If I am, I apologize. Uh, you know, the one that everybody sees Frankenstein, like on stamps and postcards and shit, that kind of shit like that, right? Universal Monster versions of it, of Frankenstein. Then, of course, the Mary Shelley Frankenstein, the one that came out where Robert De Niro was Frankenstein. I really actually like that design. You know what I mean? I thought that design was actually pretty cool. But yeah, man, it's definitely going to be a very interesting fucking. You know, I've said this before, but I'm going to keep saying this because every time a new year starts, it's always drama, 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 drama for the first couple of months. Over the first like 2 months is like a little bit of drama. You know what I mean? Not too much when it comes to like industry wise crap. Of course, not. That's not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm like. No, I'm not saying that in related to layoffs. That's in its own field because everybody hates seeing that. I'm just saying from as far as like news outlets, whatever you want to call it, and some of that, coming out and running their fucking mouths about dumbass shit. Like what Kotaku did the other day, fucking about some dude, one of the guys that did like the story missions for Starfield. Yeah, that was a fucking not Kotaku, man. That was PC Gamer, my bad. But then there was also another article too as well about Kotaku, man. Came out and did some stupid article about something that happened or something like that, and it was all fucking like all washed out, context missing fucking information, dude. It was terrible. Oh, Jesus, that scared the fuck out of me, man. was like, oh no, did I just stop my stream? But I was like, no, I just hit the record button by mistake. No big deal. We're still good. We're still good. We're still here. God damn, yo, this joint's fucking me up right now, dude. It's fucking great. Although I will say, out of all the movies that I've watched with Faye the last couple of weeks, man, like there were a couple ones that I really fucking enjoyed, man. Like Escape Room was fucking mint. I really, really enjoyed that movie quite a bit. And we just watched Ring You, the Japanese version of The Ring. We finished watching that there right before I went live fucking tonight. So that movie's a classic. Yeah, a lot of people will like, well, I prefer like the American version, man, because it's more scary. And it's like, that's fine, but that's not what makes The Ring, like the Japanese version, good. But it's such a weird thing, like just to see like how different our cultures are, man. Like it's fucking wild. Bum bum dun dun doo doo boo boo bum bum. What the fuck? I will likely see fucking. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of shit there fucking too as well that I'm definitely gonna be. I'm looking forward to watching with Faye in the future for sure. Like she's already seen the second part of Dune 2, but she's gonna rewatch it with me when I watch it for the first time when it becomes available on online streaming service for her. Okay. Okay, cool. So I'll finish smoking this joint and then I'll have a cigarette and then I'll end my stream. But we still got time left. I still got like half a J left. So probably for another like 15, 20 minutes or something like that. So almost close to an hour. Maybe even longer than that, actually. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Oh, that was a 7 out of 10 for you? Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to watching it myself anyways, regardless, man. I'm hoping that one day, I really want to get a web series going, like where it's just me, Faye, and Faye's brother Troy, just the three of us, and we just talk about movies that we love and movies that we watch. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff like that. Maybe like throw out like do like our own personal like thoughts on a movie that we've watched throughout the week or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to talk to both of them about that, man. See if we can maybe like do something or like I probably will never be a live stream thing unless like they're okay to do that with live, but even if it's just like a pre-recorded thing, fucking, which I have no problem doing, man, just so I can get some more content on my channel and not be so fucking dry all the goddamn time with gameplay videos. Because none of y'all give two shits for that crap. And look, it's. I'm not even mad about it, dude. Because trust me, I'm not the only one that has the same issue. A lot of YouTube channels, man, that upload gameplay videos and stuff like that, man, barely get any fucking views half the goddamn time. VGL, you know exactly what I'm talking about, dude. But the thing is, it doesn't bother me at the end of the day because I just like having like content for that game on my channel. So that way, if somebody like comes to me and says, "Hey, fucking, did you ever play this game?" Blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, I have a video on my YouTube channel, man. Fucking check it out. Then hey, it's publicity for me, right? It's a weird way of like marketing my channel, but sometimes, man, like it fucking works, man. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Probably, yeah, have like a sub channel for the three of us where it's just all movie related, man. Fuck yeah. I'm looking forward to that, man. I'll definitely. It's gonna be something that won't happen for a little while, but like it's definitely something I'll see if I can get something going later on this year. Fucking with the three of us can do that shit every fucking at least like maybe like once or twice a month. You know what I mean? Do like a 2 hour fucking like video. Yeah, I'll definitely have to talk to both of them about that for sure. I'm sure Faye will have no problem with it if it's just her and I, but Troy might be the other one that he might not do that shit. But I also think he might also too as well because he fucking loves movies too, man. Like I've watched a lot of movies with him fucking over the last year and a half, dude, and fucking yeah. Yeah, of course, Uncle Ben. Of course, yeah. I'll make sure to drop a quick little like live, or not a live, but like a quick little video like advertising it on this channel, man, so that people can go over there if they want to, if they're into like movies and shit. But like that's how I wanted to do this channel, like from the get go, and why I came back because I just wanted to like mainly just advertise fucking gameplay on my channel for a lot of these games that I know the vast majority of people would probably never blink an eyelash at, minus a few give or take. I mean, and that's what I've been doing. Like, I mean, I've been doing that since. Dude, I can even give you guys a link to my first original fucking YouTube channel, man, and you guys will see exactly what I was doing over there too as well. Like, my old school YouTube channel is still around. My very first channel I ever made. That's when I would like, because like even I was even thinking about the other day. I was like, fuck, man, I kind of wish I would have kept that Chub Grub name fucking going for a while, dude. Because I really like that fucking name for some reason, the Chub Grub. Like it was like a perfect fucking name for me, man. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. I'll definitely. I'm gonna have to talk more, like talking to both of them, fucking throughout the weeks and shit, and see if I can like maybe do a test run, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like open up a new channel. I'll fucking start that channel off, and then fucking, you know what I mean? Try to see if I can push it a little bit. Because she's the main reason why I got back into watching movies now, man. Like I had for a long time, dude, man. Like I would rarely watch movies, man, and that was fucking something that I would never ever fucking not do when I was younger. I mean, remember, I volunteered work at a fucking video store for like most of my childhood and teenage years. So yeah, man, fucking, I watched a lot of fucking shit growing up, dude. So I love me some movies, but for I don't know, for like when I moved out of my grandma's place and lived on my own fucking or out of my mom. Well, yeah, it was actually out of my grandma's place when we were living in my mom's building. So 2010, I didn't watch a whole lot of shit, other than a couple movies, maybe one or two movies a year. I'd probably watch if that. But yeah, but like now, man, like yo, man, like I'm back in that groove of like I want to watch a movie. I want to watch a movie again. I want to watch the like you know what I mean. I fucking yeah. So I'm glad that I'm picking up that passion again for that, man, because I fucking miss watching good movies, man. And it's like, but also at the same time, like, in uncompetitive, you could probably actually, you know, understand my perspective on this because people do it to you too all the time, even on the podcast. You know what I mean? Where it's people. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, right? They're going to have their own thoughts. They're going to have their own shit to say for whatever it is, game wise, movie wise, doesn't matter. I think a lot of people tend to feel like fucking if your opinion doesn't match somebody else's opinion or is not equivalent to the same as somebody else's opinion, then like it's like you feel like an outcast. You know what I mean? Like maybe outcast is too strong of a word to use, but like you feel I don't know, man. Like it feels like at that point, man, when you have other people like just banking up somebody else's same opinion, which to be fair, a lot of people already do that now due to the fact of looking at review scores and shit and reading reviews because that's all that is. It's just someone else's fucking opinion. So we've gotten to that point now where fucking, you know what I mean? Where like people don't want to think for themselves. They just want to be like, oh, if this person likes it, I automatically like it. You know what I mean? And like you'll never hear them criticize it and shit. Like I like a lot of fucking games, but I'm also not afraid to talk about like the negatives about the game, criticize the games. You know what I mean? Like no. Trust me there, fucking Bree, man. Trust me, buddy. I'm counting down the days. I'm counting down the days because I cannot fucking wait to play Hellblade 2, man. Fucking Jesus, boy. That's definitely one of the 5 games I'm mostly excited for that's coming out this year. Because for my money right now, the 5 biggest games that I'm totally pumped for this year, Hellblade 2, Avowed, Replaced, Flintlock, and there's another game that's also coming out. I don't know if it is coming out this year or not, but I'm hoping to God that it fucking does. You know what? Yeah, I'll keep it at 4 because I'm not 100% sure about the other one because I think the other one's scheduled for fucking late 2024, early 2025. Oh, goddamn. Excuse the fuck out of me. Well, I mean, if you even want to call that a burp. So look at that, man. Fucking, like, Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, exactly, dude. And I think a lot of people, like, that's the thing. So people will automatically criticize what you're saying to your own opinion. That's literally all we do. You know what I mean? Like, when you pull back that curtain for a minute there on competitive and you realize that, dude, like, it will make you rethink fucking your arguments, man, to save you time because you know damn well that what you're saying, people that are listening are not comprehending or understanding what you're saying. So therefore, they get upset and, you know, they get triggered or fucking whatever the case may be. I know it's the same shit happens to me, but it happens to everyone. Whether or not it's a gaming conversation, a movie conversation, a food conversation, having a conversation with your loved one, I don't even know. But I'm just saying, fucking, like, yeah, no, there's a lot of, like, we judge people in our own ways, mentally or verbally, and that's what we do. Everyone does it. We're all fucking guilty of it. Because the moment you step your fucking foot on something, and it doesn't matter if you come out and say that you were wrong, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, if you don't like a game, then just admit that you don't like the game. I mean, I do it all the fucking time. I'm not going to shy away from it. And if somebody gets upset at the fact that I don't like something that they like, then my guy, you're taking gaming way too fucking serious. It's like, yeah, you're going a little too far with that. That's another, that's true there on competitive too as well. You would have definitely different generations of critics, man, for sure. Oh, there you go. Actually, you know what? That's a good idea on competitive. You know what you should do? You should go back and go to that Internet Archive website, right, and look for like Game Pro magazines. And read reviews on how they used to write their review, whatever you want to call it, and then go to IGN today or another Polygon or IGN, whatever modern day website you go to, and see how they write their reviews today. And see how you be able to see the vast difference between when video game journalists actually gave a fuck about their actual shit and cared about gaming to now it's just like, hey, clickbait shit, fucking, you know what I mean? We're just trying to pay the bills. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking hilarious, dude. And I wish more people would actually fucking do that, man. I really wish more people could. I know it's an impossible task because, I mean, people are going to be, again, going back to what you were saying about generations, you know what I mean? Like, I have to understand, which I do. Well, like, I'm not fucking retarded. I might be a little slow, but I'm not fucking retarded. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, fucking, like, you know, don't be afraid of what somebody else might say about your opinion. It's still your fucking opinion at the end of the day. Like, nothing is going to fucking to convince you otherwise. You've already slapped your fucking foot down on your own thoughts about that. Sure, you can modify it along the way. You know what I mean? Try to make the topic or the conversation be a lot more shorter. Or you could also admit to certain things that you might have been wrong about. Hell, I know I have. Especially when it comes to movies that I went back and rewatched fucking recently that gave me different, you know, I think differently now than I did back when I originally saw it. But games are like that for me too. Like, I can go back and play fucking virtually, like, any game I've played in the past, and I would still remember fondly of that day when I played that game and how I felt about playing that game. It's the reason why fucking people will always say it, like, the golden age of gaming, man. It was, like, the best time to be a video gamer, man. Because, A, quality control was there. You didn't have to worry about fucking incomplete projects, broken projects, or fucking projects with microtransactions. You didn't have to worry about any of that. But at the end of the day, it was still all in the field of it being a fucking video game. But now we've gotten to the point now where, like, even I'll admit, like, even playing a game like Red Dead Redemption 2, right? And, like, playing that online and seeing how fucking, like, how realistic that game is, it's fucking wild. I've never experienced another, like, as much as I know people think that I shit on fucking PlayStation all the time, dude, and I get it, but no, I'm honestly not. This is me just being critical here. But again, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. Rockstar fucking did something in Red Dead Redemption 2 that, like, I'm never going to get that type of feel in any other open world game that I play. Not just with Sony stuff, with Ubisoft shit, with whatever you want to call it. And I don't even fucking really like Rockstar that very much. I'm not a big fan of their shit. But Red Dead, any day of the week. Why? Simple, man. I mean, again, going back to my own opinion and my own biasness, I love Western fucking shit, dude. Movies and video games, fucking love them. Fucking love them. Red Dead just fucking fits in that goddamn field. Oh, goddamn so well. But honestly, dude, I think that's the main reason why what killed that game. Too much realism, man. GTA has a level of realism, but it's also got a level of quirkiness, man, that you overlook that realistic fucking aspect of GTA 5. Plus, GTA 5 has modern day fucking room to do everything. Whereas in Red Dead, you're limited to that. You're not going to fucking sit there and play a Western game where you can go into a fucking saloon and play video games. It's not going to happen. There's other things you can do, like being able to build your own house or something like that would be fucking sweet. Exactly. Exactly. Everyone's going to be entitled to their own fucking opinion about shit, whether they think you're wrong about your own fucking opinion. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Why the fuck do you think we have politics on competitive? Because that's the easiest way to form massive groups to share the same fucking opinion. And people feel comfort around that because they say, hey, cool, I was right to make this fucking opinion because so many other people made this opinion fucking alongside me, man. You know what I mean? Like, the same goes for other things too. Same goes with like religion and shit, beliefs, all that crap like that too as well. Yeah, man. But like having your own individual opinion, Jesus, that's becoming like a fucking like a slow disappearance, my friend. A slow disappearance, man. It's fucking wild. But that's the stuff that nobody ever questions, though, right? You ever notice that, though? Like, nobody really sits back and thinks to themselves, like, shit, if this book was created in, like, fucking in the 17th century, fucking, how did the people that wrote the book have the material to even fucking write that shit? You know what I mean? Or at the same, or like, but like, goes even deeper than that, dude. It can go fucking even more deeper into that shit, dude. Like, how crazy would it be if I sat there and said to you, uncompetitive, right, and be like, hey, I don't believe that fucking that dinosaurs really technically ever existed on this fucking earth. I believe that aliens came down and planted these fucking bones under, like, in these fossils, or whatever what I call it, that they created into whatever likeness that they wanted, and to fucking put them on Earth for us to find, in order to create our own history. I mean, I'm just, I'm talking here. I'm not making a fact about anything, but I'm throwing out an example of, man, of like weird shit that I'll I'll question shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm fascinated with stuff like that, man. Because I like, you know what I mean? Like, I love digging into shit that most people will never fucking research into, man. Then you start to question that. Then you go down that path and you start studying and researching that. Dude, I fucking love it. It's fucking awesome. Uh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's going to be interesting. There you go, dude. There you go. Like, yeah, man. Like, nobody ever questions that. And with that, though, I'm getting the fuck out of here for the night. But I did manage to go an hour long with you guys. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Ugh. Oh, man. Yo, I appreciate that there, Jack. I appreciate Yo, Cheddar Jack. Yo, that's an awesome fucking name, by the way. That's a wicked name. But thank you for popping in. I appreciate it, dude. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Because, like, even, like, I'll be sitting there and I'll be having those types of conversations, like, competitive, man, with Faye, man, and, like, we get pretty fucking deep in conversation with that kind of stuff, man. It's fucking fantastic, man. I'm glad to have a friend that I can talk to that can, like, you know what I mean? Like, see what I'm trying to say but at the same time, like, also, like, she thinks about it, too, on top of that, dude. It's fucking awesome, man. But we'll see how that works out. But, all right, guys, man, I'm out of here for the night. I want to thank y'all for popping in here, dude, and chilling with your boy. I appreciate it, man. But I'm out this motherfucker, man.